screen.
Well, we're live, and
it's coming through on DigiWrap.
What's coming through on DigiWrap?
Like the
video.
The video.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we're live, but we have no music. For some reason,
I don't see it. I don't see it on YouTube, but I see it on DigiWrap.
Oh, that's just typical, isn't it? Everything is absolutely crazy. The reason why we don't see... Hi, everybody. Hey up, ahoy, hoy, blah, 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 blah. The reason why we don't...
What, Pinky?
What, Pinky? Yeah. Hey up, blah, blah, blah. Welcome to... I am being distracted by many things.
Tongue-in-cheek, geeky chic.
Exactly. Blah, 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 blah. I don't know what on earth has gone wrong, but I don't like it.
Yeah, I know. This is a bit weird.
It is a bit weird. No
There's
music.
a black screen on YouTube. I don't like that.
I don't like it.
Oh,
It's just
it's coming through properly now.
Exactly. We've got it coming through properly, but there's
it's
no
on
music
YouTube now.
It's just
coming
like
through on YouTube now.
But is there music?
Yes. Well, no.
No.
But there's sound.
There is
No
sound.
music.
Which
Exactly.
is music to my ears.
There's sound, but no
For
music.
all that silence.
Oh, see what you did there. Very nice. So yeah, it's very confusing, very stupid. I don't like it. It was working last week. I pushed a button and it did it all, and everything was working wonderfully. And now this week, it's Ben's fault.
Tits up.
Nah.
Yeah, it's absolutely disgusting, mate. I don't understand why you do this to me.
I try to have nice things around here.
Exactly. That's all we want. Once in a while to have nice things.
But I don't understand how you're managing to like stream to. Oh, I think I know what's happened. Yeah, you've put the wrong video source in the wrong thing.
I don't put wrong things.
You put the wrong thing in the thing.
This is how
Wrong hole.
This is despicable. I've never, well, maybe once, but I mean, like,
Pull your plug.
there was
Wipe it
yogurt.
clean.
There was yogurt afterwards. I don't care.
Yeah,
Anyway,
we've got voice and video coming through on YouTube.
that's all that
just no
matters.
music.
It's fine. It's another technical issue. I've just tried to open up my soundboard this side, and it's like, you need to register. And I was like, I've already registered.
What?
Why? I know. I know. It's one of those.
You don't have a physical soundboard?
You don't have the extended warranty for your sound mixer?
Who knew? Who knew indeed? Anyway, that one over there to my left is Ben. Hi, Ben.
My illusions have been shattered.
I know. I'm sorry. It's just what are you going to do? Well, nothing, obviously.
I guess not. Yeah.
Exactly. Great start. Meaning, well, the reason why we started off black, obviously, is because Prince Philip.
Rest in peace.
Well, he rested in life as well. But frankly, anyway, the point is, he done a good.
Yeah. If you say so, mate. If you say so.
Well, he done
Who
it.
said the royals couldn't be arrested?
Exactly. The thing is, too soon, Tori. The thing is, though, is that obviously it's happening. We're ignoring it. We're going to blissfully ignore it. The reason why I've made this decision, yes,
Ignoring what? I'm not sure what you're talking about.
exactly my point. So basically, the reason why I've done that, the reason why we're doing that,
Don't worry, Ben. I'll fill you in later.
oh,
All right.
it's those holes again. The thing is that I got complaints from last week. I'm going to get complaints from
I
this
don't
week.
believe it.
Yeah.
I don't believe
Yeah.
for a second
no,
that there was
those were
one
supposed to
complaint.
go to me.
I know.
The gym. Yeah. Thank you.
Exactly.
Thank you very much, Ben.
Exactly. Even though I've got some lovely feedback as well, but I also got complaints and they should be gone to bed. The point is, though, is that everybody kept going, oh, we focused so much time on Ben. We caught up with Ben, but we haven't caught up with Tori. What's going on with Tori?
That's true, actually. Yeah. What is going on with Tori?
Yeah.
And
What is...
to those people, I'd like to say the check is in the mail.
Oh. Yeah, you can tell who it is. Cheeky swine, honestly. That's the only thing that Ariane kept telling me is like, you never talked about Tori. I want to know about Tori. How's Tori doing?
Yeah, we don't care about that Australian git.
Yeah, that Kiwi bloody phenomenon. Whatever that was. But yes, so can you tell it's been a great day, great week, sort of thing.
Yes.
Hey,
I can
Harriet.
definitely tell that.
Shut up, you. So Bean, how you been?
Very well, thank you, Lee.
Excellent, excellent,
Yes,
very nice indeed. Also, here on my right, we've got a Tory, if you haven't already noticed.
Hiya.
Hiya, you
Mike.
Oh, jolly good, fabulous,
Why
darling.
are we doing? Why are we doing that? It's tasteless.
Because we. Well, it depends what you use. It's
Got to make up for the lack of music somehow.
exactly.
That's
We're,
true.
if anything,
Yeah.
we are equal opportunities, Ben. Unlike what we discovered last week with you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
No, there's no equal opportunities around here.
No, exactly.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
yeah. Mm-mm.
Mhm.
Girlfriend.
Mhm.
Mm-mm. So anyway, so the Tory's there, Ben's there, and my fuzzy face this week is extraordinarily fun. I couldn't be bothered to shave. It's all hold on. It's all fuzzy. It's irreverently brown Esquire CBE. CBE. So lovely. Now we've got all that rubbish out of the way. Tory, what you been up to?
Oh, not much.
Jolly good. I'm glad we caught up. That was
Yeah.
nice. That was good.
Thanks for checking in.
Yeah, that's all right, buddy. Anything exciting you want to talk about? Anything, happening? Certain... certain...
Well, I've been baking.
Baking, you say?
Yes.
That doesn't sound like him at all, Ben.
Well, it depends on what's being baked.
Exactly. Well, if you follow him, on Instagram, how are you an anorexic swine? That's what I want to know. Have you seen the sort of stuff he keeps making and baking and stuff?
When I talked to him over our super secret chat
Super.
channel, and he said it was mainly cupcakes, but I don't really use Instagram, so I haven't seen it myself.
Well, that's just naughty, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's just rude.
Ben's more of a TikToker.
It's true.
Well,
It's true. Up with the Chinese technology.
Exactly. It's closer, isn't it? So
That's right.
anyway, so that's fun. That's nice. So you've just been baking. Any particular reason? Because you seem to bake a hell of a lot.
Well, it's a healthy creative outlet. Mostly healthy.
Well,
I mean, relatively speaking.
Yeah.
I use natural ingredients.
ooh, yes.
I don't use artificial sweeteners or any of that junk.
I like the fact this has suddenly turned into some sort of advertisement for these. No artificial sweeteners or preservatives. All natural flavours. I hate when they say all natural flavours.
Spared no expense.
Exactly. I hate when they say that because you think to yourself, well, it's that stupid marketing ploy, isn't it? Is that they're thinking to themselves, if we say natural flavours, it's like, we used actual chocolate.
No. If I was going to market these, I'd say they're absolutely some of the most delicious things you'll ever shove in your gob.
Yeah, that sounds more like it. However, what now?
Oh, look,
Excuse
open
me,
your mouth. I'm going
is
to
the,
shove them in.
No, never mind. Sorry, I was just. I
Don't want to follow that?
issue on this end. My technical issue this end.
Are you? Oh, so it's finally one of your issues, not one of my issues.
Right,
That's
no,
fine.
I pressed the wrong button.
Oh, good for you.
Well, don't do that. Why are you doing that
we
for?
Well, we do have a question in the.
Oh, by the way, just so you know, I noticed with my dyslexic eyes that the soundboard, the soundboard software that I'm desperately trying to log into because I've got an account and stuff, there is very, very tiny small print at the bottom there that says register later. So I've just clicked that and it's now working. Allegedly. Anyway, the point, let's see let's see if we've bypassed. There we go. Can you hear that?
Ooh,
That was very nice.
At the end, it picked up.
Oh, well,
That's what she said.
Well, I moved my fader. I thought, you know what? I'll try and give them some noise. There we
How about
go.
we hear it today?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, there it is.
There we go. So
Jolly good.
At least we've got something going on.
Well done, us.
Well done, everybody. we haven't been doing this for a while. Let's just
Ben, you can delete like half of those emails now, I think.
Yeah, just remove them now. It's absolutely fine. Hello everybody in the chat room. It's very lovely indeed. Some people are flirting outrageously with their emojis over there, which is frankly naughty.
That's right. Yes,
and very much encouraged.
As I was saying, there's a question: Is there meant to be face cams?
I mean, that's what it's for, right?
Well, exactly. Sorry, is there supposed to be face cam?
Yes.
Why would we want face cam?
Have you seen these faces?
We want to encourage people to listen. We don't want to put them away.
Oh, we want them to encourage them to listen.
Allegedly. Just leave it on in the background. Go and do your own. Have a bit of private time while you listen. Well, hello.
Well,
hello. There's an idea.
To the voice, huh?
Bow, chicka, wow, wow.
All right. Mm-hmm. That's the way we want to do this. All right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you don't have to. Why? Are you sharing your. Am I in one of my tabs? Are you sharing your.
I just.
No, I'm not.
It is available. If
I'm
you want
sharing
to.
nothing.
Look at him. He's lost a bit of weight, and all of a sudden it's like, look at me, look at me, me.
To be fair, I've been streaming now on Twitch for the last I don't know, couple of years or something.
Yes.
And I've had a face cam on during most of that, and I'm not sure anyone's done this. Probably no one has. But there's probably like you can probably take my face from all of the streams, and you just watch me slowly slimming down.
Oh God, here we go.
And then there'd be a bit of a break, and then I'd be excellent.
That
yeah.
This sounds like marketing again.
This sounds like it's part of some sort of diet program. In a couple of weeks, like you take one of these pills once a day.
No pills. No pills.
Vitamins.
Necessary.
Yeah,
it's a powder.
No injections. No pills.
Oh, no small pricks. Oh, that's disappointing.
It's all right. You're not allowed.
Dear, not allowed. No, get out of here. No, don't want to know. La 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 la.
That's right. We don't want any of those. Don't want them around here.
Bless. So we'll start the show in a minute. You remember those days where
I do.
Oh dear. If you're new to this, sorry. We do this once a week on a Saturday. We just sit down, have a chit chat, we have a slurp of coffee, we have all sorts of shindigs going on, and basically, it's a bit of fun. Bit of frolicking.
Yes.
Just finding out what's going on.
From 3 different time zones in the world.
Exactly. There we go. We got Kiwi.
One of them being correct.
Well, we did invent the time, so it's it's only
don't
fair.
You have daylight saving now, so you're not correct at the moment?
Shh. I refuse once again to participate.
Oh, good. Yeah. See, I refuse to participate in daylight saving as well.
It doesn't exist where you live. You can't work it out. The mathematical equations is like how's this work?
Nuh-uh. Yeah, we had a referendum around here and said
referendum.
We had a referendum on daylight saving.
You have a referendum for everything. Flip it.
I know.
It's like, should we open the post office on
and
Sunday?
we all said, no daylight saving for us.
Oh dear,
And now the rest of the country looks up to us.
The only daylight saving I'm interested in is solar energy.
Exactly. It's the future, don't you know?
Yeah.
So we can only use
it could be the past too. It might be what happened to the pyramids. You never know.
Well, that is true. But the problem is that we'll only be able to do this during daylight hours. Like the most of Europe, it seems, and parts of America. If we don't mention it, that's fine. We'll just pass over it. There seems to be curfews already implemented. Now we and now we put solar panels involved. There'll be a curfew for everybody.
Wait, why is there curfews now?
Because
here.
Well, there are some because
we also don't have like 12 countries within an hour's drive of us, so that
there is that, yeah, and
we don't have any country within any hour's drive around here.
You blatantly have drove to what was it? Thailand, Japan.
That was a rumor spread by someone back in the day.
Vicious
rumor.
Well spread rumor.
Yeah.
I like it when it's anyway. The point is, who doesn't like a well spread rumor?
Like a butterfly chop.
So it's one of those things at the moment. Is that in certain countries over here, They think that the beer flu is only contractable during daylight hours, business hours, and then at like 10 p.m. or something, it's like the beer flu suddenly goes, you know what, I'm going to bed. I can't be bothered to infect
why is there a
others.
curfew then? Shouldn't everyone be out and about if it can't be spread during that time?
Well, you'd think logically, yes. But they've said no.
Oh.
They've said, because science. Because everything's...
Who's they?
I don't know. People saying that science is science.
Oh.
But one thing I did find interesting.
You can't trust this science anymore, I reckon.
I've noticed this.
Yeah.
Do you remember a time, you know, when we were doing the show and it was like, Trump, bad. And it was...
I don't think I was on the
that
show.
at all.
I don't think I was on the show for that era.
No.
Yeah.
Well, they were saying because it's very interesting with this beer flu that isn't it amazing that a year ago no one trusted Bunny Floppy Ears experts, and then all of a sudden, COVID comes along, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, experts, we'll follow them everywhere, and now it's got to their heads, these experts.
Wait, I thought everyone loved experts for the last 20 or 30 years or so.
What is science but a collection of the most current misunderstandings of our experience?
Exactly.
Thank you, Tori.
Yeah, exactly. Ben? Yeah, bad Ben.
Aw. What?
Bad Ben.
Why do I get that?
Because you're like, yeah.
Give a monkey a brain, he'll swear he's the center of the universe.
Anyway, so we've got Victoria. I hope everybody's happy with that. I've also decided that we're going to try and open up the call lines. We're going to open up our phone lines, Benjamin, with John's law intact and implemented and things. Behave.
What could you reiterate John's law for those of us who have forgotten? Not me, of course.
Of course,
but just
not you.
anyone
We're
else.
20 minutes in, Ben. All the new listeners have left.
Exactly. So basically, phew. So basically, what John Law is that it's a PG show, right? So no sweary, no naughty, kind of like, a bit of tongue in cheek, fair enough. But if you do call in, that's the rules. If you violate John's law, then you will be fined much monies.
Yes, if you're feeling a bit jazzy, then get the funk out.
Exactly. See, that's how you do it, Ben. You see?
Very good. Yeah, see, I did that earlier. You might have not noticed it, but I was about to say something very bad, and I said git instead.
See? Even the Kiwi knows. Well done, you.
I didn't know that was John's law, but I knew that principle.
Exactly. That's why we call it John's law, because John started it many years
How
ago.
can people call in?
Go boy.
Oh, no. You mean, why are you asking these sorts of questions?
Ben.
I want to know.
It's the listener's job to ask the questions.
Exactly.
You're not supposed to put Lee on the spot like that.
I haven't even got
Well,
to that
how can
far.
they ask the questions if they don't know how to call in?
Well, you have a chat room, obviously. And of course
Obviously.
you can follow Dirty Boxers on the Twitter. I mean, how many different ways do we need to tell them about
Exactly. Flipping heck. So I've made an executive decision that we are going to be going
Dangerous.
back to Skype, everybody.
What?
I know.
Are you serious?
I am serious. We are going back to Skype.
No way. You're not serious. You're trolling us right now.
I am not.
Are you actually going to make me download and install Skype?
No, because you can hear it from here, my sweet pea.
Oh,
We have got the back end doobly-doo, right?
That is the back end doobly-doo.
Look, Lee, may I?
It's a web UI.
May I? Ben, what you see we're dealing with here is we got two class of people in this world. We've got the Dirty Boxer elites, which we've welcomed you into the fold.
Well done.
And then we have the, what we say, Lee, the huddled masses.
Big Voice Jay. Callum. All of them. All those.
Yeah, he might call in too.
So you're going to force them to install Skype?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
There is reasoning to my madness. Okay.
Yeah,
10 years later, we're finally getting to this.
Okay. Because I'm thinking outside the box. I'm thinking about futures, future endeavors.
Thinking outside
right?
the boxers?
Yes. We'll see what you did there. So what I'm thinking, right? What the plan is that I want to be able to do our little hangout wherever I am. Okay. So if I go jolly vaunting in my camper van at some point, this is running off a laptop. It's running off a USB mixer. Do you see what I mean? It's dialed down. It's using technologies that is 12-volt safe for a camper van. So the thought is this: as I'm out, when I'm out about and flaunting it, in my camper van, then our voices, flappy to us ourselves, is peer-to-peer, which means it's a direct connection. That's why we sound so good, allegedly, possibly, maybe.
Okay.
However,
that's not why I sound so good, but I mean, it doesn't hurt.
Exactly. Well, yeah. However, the reason why I've decided to use Skype for everybody else is that Microsoft have got servers in the middle. And so the bandwidth should be a little bit easier to use when I'm on a Mobley device in the middle of a field one day. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Does the logic there? Do you see what I mean? I'll draw you a diagram if you want, my dear. I will. I'll get my pens and pencils out. It's up to you. I'm more than happy to do that.
Okay. I mean, yeah. I mean, there's multiple ways you can use servers. There's like Discord and all that as well. But yeah.
Lee, I checked the budget. We don't have a pen.
Pardon? What?
No, we can't afford a pen.
Again, oh dear. This is Callum's fault. And Danny Boy. They keep coming round here. They keep stealing our station. Danny Boy. Damn him. Damn them both.
Youth is wasted on the young.
You tell me about it. Tell me about it. So that's why we're. If you want to call in, we will open.
I thought the young were just wasted.
Yes, dear. Let's just go with yes, dear, on that, shall we? The reason why we're doing that is to see whether or not. Also, it wouldn't be funny to, like, after all these years, go back to Skype and see how crap it really is still now. Has it got worse?
I don't want to.
You're bloody well doing this, and you'll like it.
You can't force me to
No,
like it.
I've done many other things to force you to do it. So Samuel in the chat room is saying, I'm sorry, can I call in with my web phone? What do we think about web phones, Tori? What are we thinking there? I don't like web feet. Is it connected?
I'm a big fan of Spider, man. I just feel like Tony Stark has better technology.
He does, very much so, and a better beard, better goatee thing going on.
Well, I mean, that's giving it a little bit more credit than is needed. That's not quite a beard. That's more of a, gosh, it's like an aggressive goat.
It's an aggressive goat with slanty bits and like daggers.
Yeah, my web phone, TeamSpeak, these are all alternatives to Skype.
Yeah, but they're all peer-to-peer.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are. Aren't they?
TeamSpeak has a server.
Does it really?
Yeah, it's like Mumble.
Oh, here he goes. I was waiting for it. Dude. Swine. Damn you.
So is Discord. Yeah, they all have a
And
Discord. What is this about Microsoft desperate to buy Discord? What's going on there, Ben? You seem to know these things.
That's just a rumor that's going around, right?
No, I heard last week or something or other when there was news that there was things going on. It was like, oh, naughty. And then obviously there was that's reminds me.
Maybe Microsoft is just desperate for someone to use one of their products.
Please use us. Please like us. Have you noticed that since Biden's been involved, suddenly everything's gone to pot, Ben? Have you noticed that? Or it's... I don't know.
I mean, it hasn't really affected me much over here.
Well, you're welcome for starters, but also because we own you. Let's be frank. So you're welcome to have a little moat around you. But it's like, come on, it's like you've got suddenly people. Isn't it amazing that everyone knew what a taser was for 4 years while Trump was involved, and then all of a sudden, oopsie. Is that a technical term? Oopsie.
I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I feel like the case might have been just blown up a lot.
Well, I agree with that.
Yeah.
You know, it's fair enough. You will have our own thoughts about the situation. It just seems very odd to me that suddenly Biden gets in. Suddenly, there's multiple bang bang shoot stuff going on in quick succession, and it's like, and then you've got Russia who's playing around or trying to play with Ukraine's bits and bobs.
Are they really? Are they doing that again?
Yeah, they like this. The last week or so, they've put 85 allegedly. This is what I keep hearing: 85,000 troops on Ukraine's border at this present time.
That's a lot of troops.
That's quite a few. That's like Harry the One and everything.
Right on the border as well. That's going to be painful.
Yeah. But you mean you're not being told that sort of shenanigans down there?
I'm just probably not listening.
Yeah, we know that one. We've heard that one before.
Yeah, well, it's true.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what, we've got an American here somewhere, haven't we? Where somewhere. Where did I put him? You know when you put down your keys and then you're like, where did I put them? Oopsie. Oh, there he is. Hello, Tori.
Oh, hey, Lee.
Hi, mate. Sorry, lost you there for a sec. I'm just wondering.
Yes.
Is there a situation going on? Suddenly Biden's in, and then suddenly everything seems to be gone a little bit iffy. Is that a technical term?
I don't like the way you're leading me into problem, reaction, solution speak, but no, there's nothing to see here.
There's nothing to see. Oh, good. I'm glad. That's definitely something. I was worried for a second.
Well, I am covering up something.
Oh no!
I feel terrible, but I feel like this is these are my people. And I can speak to you with my truth.
Okay, well, can you put the cushion down because I dread to think what you're actually covering up. Dirty swine.
Well,
it's a lovely cushion.
I can only put the cushion so far down.
That's fair enough. Okay. Sparkly too. It's very nice. It's a lovely cushion, but it is distracting with its glitter and, you know.
You see what's going on over here right now. And I don't know I don't know how the international audience has been keeping up with things, but I've been baking cupcakes.
Oh, right.
And
You've
they
been baking.
are spectacular.
Well, that's good to know. I feel like we've learned something there, Ben.
Yes, indeed.
Somewhere deep.
I've got an interesting question for you.
Well, you've got a question. We'll decide if it's interesting.
Oh,
Yeah, right.
Fighting words.
But the reason it's interesting is because it's come from the chat, and I didn't think of it.
We have a chat?
You
That
think
doesn't sound interesting.
You think of things? Hold on. What's going
No,
on?
I don't think of things. I read things from the chat.
Okay.
But could it have been that these things were happening, but other news was more important?
There is nothing more important than my cupcakes. I'll have you.
No, that's very true.
Whatever.
True, actually.
Rewind to some, if that is your real name.
Ben, could you, as you're closer to, more exquisite languages, maybe you'll be able to use your eyes to translate. Well, we want to give credit where credit is due. Can you just say their name and give their credit in the chat room there, please?
His name is Random Words, but the letters are all scrambled up.
Well, they're not very random, are they?
No.
There's nothing random about that.
And
So
why-
it's all a lie.
It's literally the
It's
phrase
all a
Random
lie.
Words.
Yeah, but why are they all in the wrong order? That's all the capital letters are in the wrong order for starters. My dyslexic eyes are like, I don't even know where to start with this. I appreciate random words.
You have to ask him.
But surely,
I was excited for us having our first listener from Rwanda at first, and now I can put this cushion away.
Oh dear! See, you've really upset him now. See what you've done? You bad boy. You very bad.
You just had to take it from me, didn't you? Vin?
Yeah. Very rude.
Yes.
Let
I
me just
agree.
blow the dust off this pixelated dust there. It's very lovely to do. Just blowing it off all the buttons. Sorry, did I go into your face there? I'm so sorry.
No, that was something else.
Oh dear. Whoopsie. So we'll open up the chat. You know, the Dirty Dot Boxes on Skype or Wipey, if you wish. We're only mentioning it purely because that we know who to blame when things go wrong. There we go. We've done it now.
It's asking also if you can use TeamSpeak. If you can use TeamSpeak to call into Skype and then have that Skype call into Lee, I think we can work something out.
Yeah. Well, like I said, now we are fine.
And isn't that promoting safe social media distancing?
Please continue with this thought. How many safe distances do you need with your social media distancing?
Well, I mean, you obviously a VPN. You have a proxy. I don't know.
I'm glad.
How far into Kevin Bacon are we getting into here?
Well, he is selling a lot of mobile phones over here at the moment. The thing is, though, he's escaped over here now. Piers Morgan, you know, that numpty, escaped to America. Then they brought him back. Now we've got Kevin Bacon.
Yeah, he's over there feeling footloose and fancy free.
Exactly. That's. See what happens? Do you see what? It's crazy shenanigans. Anyway, we got some news that's been sent in.
Wait,
hashtag bring home the bacon.
Is Piers Morgan actually back in the US now?
No, he's in the UK. I'm just catching people up if they hadn't noticed. It's been quiet for a little while.
I thought, oh god,
he's been fired over here as well, and there's things going. Who cares?
Out of a cannon, hopefully.
Yeah,
that's just wishful thinking more than anything else. So,
no, I was thinking he should be in the circus.
Look, as long as that cannon is not pointed in Australia's direction, I'm okay with that.
Well,
as long as the net it's pointed at is not the internet, I'm fine with it.
Well, to be frank, though, you haven't really taken anything part of the team down in Aussie land, have you, really? You know, the Americans took him for a while in, like, some sort of exchange program. Why can't you, have him?
They didn't even have the decency to take Bear Grylls.
No one's got the decency to do that. It's outrageous.
Can't we drop him in the middle of that continent and see what happens? Yeah. That's a new TV show. Bear with me. Drop him right in the middle of Australia to see if he can survive everything.
No, we'll piss on everything and drink it. It's awful. You don't want it. Stop it. It's nasty stuff. So
you can drink dingo pee.
But do you want to? That's the question. Do you want to?
You don't even have to get the dingo's permission.
Oh,
it's Australia. Dear. No one's concerned with consent in the outback.
Sorry, what was that last word there?
Outback.
Oh, that was outback, was it? Okay. I thought you were having a stroke. I was just double checking. Okay.
I was, but I should have finished my statement first.
Oh, that's only fair, isn't it? It's only appreciated, if anything else. So, yes, we're doing very well. We've got some news, by the way. We've got some news sent in by...
good.
Tasha Bella.
Stop it. Down you. It's not fair, Ben. Every time he gets all leery and just like, I'm trying to get a little bit in there. I'm trying to make it look as if...
Well, look, you might just have to up your game, mate.
What do you mean up my game? I'm supposed to be in charge.
You got to ask Tash. You got to ask Tasha Bella about that. I asked Tasha Bella about upping your game. Don't ask me, mate.
Well, as long as it's consent, I don't want to like rush in or anything. That'd be rude.
Yeah.
Hiya, you're right. That'd just be. That'd be nasty.
Yeah, don't do that.
No, don't do that. That just sounds.
Yeah, I'm all right. Now get out of my lap.
Oh, okay. Just head down, kind of like Eeyore. It's like, no one likes me, really. Okay, fine. So,
Yeah, how are you doing, Laz?
Oh, no.
You brought up Eeyore, so I was thinking.
For a second there, I had a little bit mini panic attack. I was like, oh, no, he's not here, is he?
Lee almost pushed a red button on us.
It's like, oh no, emergency encounter. What's going on?
Going to a tunnel.
I'm so glad we have these conversations. I feel like we've learned something.
Speaking of going to a tunnel,
Yeah.
Texas T-Bone.
So, a New York parent is seeking if it's okay to marry their own adult child. Is the headline that Tasha Bella has decided to share with us. So this is coming from nypost.com. I'm assuming newyorkpost.com was taken, and so they had to abbreviate it somehow to be able to kind of like, oh, all right, this will do. I'm assuming. I don't know. I'm just, concerned about their branding. Their name is New York Post. You can't then go around with nypost.com, can you?
I don't know. I feel like it's just a short and easy, way to do it.
I wonder if newyorkpost.com is porn. Like, it's this situation all over again. Post.com.
Maybe that's the adult actor's name, New York Post.
See, it directs directly to it, you see? It's there.
So they chose nypost.com.
It just redirects. Yeah. Oh, now we're on it. Dirtyboxers.com. Let's see if they're still around.
Wait, what are we looking at?
Dirtyboxers.com.
The .net is a security risk.
Yeah, there is. Oh, no. Oh, the domain name, dirtyboxers.com, has been deleted.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
That sounds interesting. I've never heard that. Right,
Yeah.
Glad to see our lawyers have finally gotten the job done.
It's taken long enough. Flipping heck. So let me just go to get a domain.
Would the real dirty boxers please stand up?
Hang on.
Please stand up.
So dirty.
But haven't we got all of our bumpers recorded for like dirtyboxers.net?
Sorry, what accent was that again?
I was trying to do American. But yeah.
How's that going?
Dirtyboxers.net.
Oh,
Yeah.
So even though it's been deleted, dirtyboxers.com is allegedly taken. Damn you!
.com.
How's it? How does this go? How? How's this
Have you
go?
checked the .com?
I don't think that's the extension that the. Hold on, let me just add an E, right? Dirtyboxerscum.com is available.
Okay. I feel like we're getting sidetracked here.
Yeah, this is a rabbit hole we probably shouldn't explore again.
Oh, have we?
Yeah.
Oopsie. I'm sorry.
But yeah, I believe we were talking about some person trying to marry their own child.
Oh, that's.
Thanks, Ben.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Look at him. being-
Yeah. See, I feel like that was the topic of conversation here, which we got slightly distracted from.
That's the most
By a
professional
domain
thing
name.
you've ever done.
I feel as almost he owes us show notes for this.
Oh,
What do you mean?
I'm so proud.
How do I owe anything for that?
Well, you're raising the
dear.
bar.
Okay. Yeah, true.
So, a New Yorker who wants to marry their own adult offspring is suing to overturn laws barring incestuous practice, calling it a matter of individual autonomy. Well, that's a bit kind of individual autonomy. I've never understood. Yeah, autonomy. Auto. No, me. No autonomy. Clearly, right there. Individual.
Okay.
I don't understand incest. Is that...
Look, this dating scene has took a hit in the last year. I get that.
Yes.
But we're not to this point yet, okay?
Are we?
Get out of your friggin' house.
Well, this is the thing. I don't understand. I think surely it's and I appreciate the possible tangent that we've already just gone on here. But come with me, Ben. Come on. This is going to be fine. Because I'm, equal opportunist type person, and I'm thinking about those lesbianos and those Willy Woofers and stuff, right? incest is only bad for the breeding, isn't it? So that's just straight people. Why do the rest of...
I would say psychologically there are questions to be had as well.
Fair. Okay.
I mean, there's plenty of older people to date if that's your thing.
Well, that's fine. I appreciate this. I'm just saying, I was just bringing it up because it's all I ever heard. And I'm not saying I'm just going around going, hiya, Granny, you're right. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that it would be nice, equal opportunities. It's only the straights. And let's be frank, majority of them are just, angry white men. So who cares about them?
Now, Lee.
Yes.
I have to ask.
Because no one else does. What?
I have to ask.
Yes.
This isn't some backwards engineered way for Charles to get to the throne faster, is it?
Well, someone's got to look after her now, Queen Liz. I'm annoyed that she had to, not annoyed. I just feel like she got put out a bit. She phoned me the other day, she was in my DMs for a bit, and then Queen Liz phoned me, and I was like, sorry, you can't come. And it's like, I'm sorry. Okay, it's fair. You're only allowed
Try a little harder next time.
Well, that's what I said to her, but she was like, I'm so sorry. And it's like, okay, fair enough. It's okay. Maybe next time, Liz, don't worry. We'll have a picnic next weekend, shall we? Or something. You know what I mean? It's just like, you would have thought other people would have dealt with that. Not her personally calling round 800 odd people saying,
This is what happens when you send out too many Farmville requests.
Exactly. Well, at least the catering's sorted, though, isn't it? There's only 30 sausage rolls, one each, because, social distancing. You only take one, don't touch others. Just one sausage roll each and move on. Maybe one.
I'm sorry, Lee. I didn't mean to divert the conversation from incest to the royal family. Can we get back to the story?
I'm sorry. I don't know what. So, the parent is, who seeks to remain anonymous.
Yeah, bad.
Because
doesn't want to gain new Instagram followers on this one.
Because
is there a GoFundMe account for the wedding party?
Because their request is bunny floppy ears, an action that a large segment of society views as morally, socially, and biologically repugnant.
And reprehensive.
End of bunny floppy flop, according to court papers.
So they acknowledge that everyone else thinks it's bad, and they still want to do it.
Couldn't this guy, and let's face it, this is a guy filing this. That's the only pigs that would do that. Couldn't he just find an animal to stick it in and try to get that law repealed?
Well, to be frank, in those Froggy Frenchy place, that they consider incest. That includes like stepchildren and stuff. So, what was it? Woody, what's his face in Americano, who married his stepdaughter or something? Who's he? Can't remember.
The filmmaker, the famous filmmaker that was married to Mia Farrow. Never heard of him.
Never heard of him. Oh dear, that's awkward. So he did that, but in France, Froggy Frenchy place, they wouldn't. That's no, nuh-uh. Which is, interesting in itself.
And that is very interesting for the French to be like set the bar high in something dealing with sexual activity.
Yeah. Well,
wait, is that a call?
That was a call. We have a call coming in on the line.
Caller, you're not on the line.
So now let's see whether or not the Skypey Wipey actually works here. This is hello caller.
Hi there. I'm going to start straight off by saying no.
Now, Ben, did you
Thanks
hear
for
that?
Calling.
Did you hear that? Yes, you did hear that.
Yes.
Okay.
I did hear that.
I'm just making sure that the technical wizards are doing their job, and it's very like
I think they've done well. Yeah.
So hello.
You shall not podcast.
So we've got Callum with us. Hello, Cal. You're all right, bud.
Hello, you're all right.
I'm all right, mate.
Just about hear Tori and Ben.
You just about hear them.
Like just about, like really faintly.
I'm going to change a setting while on air while doing it.
Oh no!
Oh look
Oh, no.
Oh,
Ben, get ready for the wash of emails coming in. For this one.
I am ready.
Okay, how's that?
No, I heard him.
Well, we'll have to speak for him to know, really.
Yeah.
I'm not experiencing excruciating pain, so it must be okay.
Well, that's
There's
good.
there's no additional ringing in my ear, but I can't hear Callum.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, we're now going to change once again. Cal, are you there?
Hello, I'm here.
Hello.
I hear him better.
Hello.
That's a good volume. Yeah.
Is that better now, people? Or you stop bitching behind my back? Well, I can't hear him.
Behind
Ben
your
at
back.
dirtyboxers.net.
As if it's not directly to your face.
Well, you don't know which way I'm facing. How dare you? I could be getting my, sat back and crack wax while we're doing this. You don't know what's going on over here. How dare you?
Fair enough.
You desperately trying to turn on my webcam, you dirty perv. So,
There would blatantly be more moaning coming if that was happening.
well,
Yeah,
there
you're
is that.
broadcasting the OBS virtual camera to us.
I know. I was very impressed with myself. It's very exciting. So, Cal, so you're saying no, just no.
No, I'm saying yes now.
You're not saying that.
It's just the first thing that when I first entered the call, I could barely hear Tori or Ben, but it's fixed now.
Is it
so-
fixed now? See, I'm so proud of
now.
myself. We can't fix the introduction to this malarkey, but we can fix Skypey Wipey. What more really
Good.
do we need in this world?
And live on air.
And we're live on
So-
air. Yeah.
And it is impressive.
You sound crap.
Do I sound crap? Do I sound crap because of Skype, or do I just sound crap in general?
Well, it's getting a bit rude.
We're going to go with Skype on this one,
We're
Cal.
yes, let's do that. So,
I've taken
No,
my
the Skype-
bass down
Skype
a little
goat.
bit because I know it'll overmodulate. So I don't know if there's anything else you want me to do.
no, you're fine, my sweet pea. That's fine. Just stay there. That's okay. It's just Skype's fault. We knew what was going in when we were going into this, what was going to happen.
And yet we still chose to use Skype.
You know why? Because once again,
No, I
we're,
was thinking because
we're
I've got a
trendsetting.
relatively good signal from you guys,
Ooh.
fairly close to what I was hearing on YouTube.
Oh,
So-
really? Oh, really? You're saying.
Ah,
See,
excellent.
see how quality we are? You see how good we get? You know, Ben, I'm getting praise for this. This car
Excellent.
wreck. This.
Well done, you.
Yeah.
Very good, Lee.
Thank you. That's all I want is an occasional little bit of, appreciation around here for doing all the bloody work.
The thing is,
Yeah,
Ben
enjoy
sounds
your
like he's
game.
putting that on.
And you absolutely deserve it.
Thank you.
He just wants to get away with not doing the show notes.
Well, we know. Yeah, you've noticed as well.
What do you mean? I've already gotten away with it.
He thinks that, but really, we all know what's the lack of anything going on in this direction. It's just, bless him. A random word says it's good now. Oh, thank you, random. See, everyone's praising me now with my novels and my faders and things, and yeah, very exciting. So, Cal, what have you been
Very
up
well
to?
done.
Bud? You know, what have you been up to?
Well, it's another like blindingly bright day in Cambridge. I
It's
don't know if you've got the
gorgeous.
same thing on your side.
My side of Cambridge. Oh, yes. This has turned into ridiculously local radio. We've gone down another step into like street radio. Wow.
Yeah, why don't we? Well, no. Why don't we ask him? Hello, caller. You're on the air. What wouldn't have talked about today?
I
we
almost
should've
thought we were going to get one word weather for a minute.
Oh. Do you? Is that? Do you want to? Do you actually want to do one word weather? Do I have one?
Sounds
word?
like a good bit.
For the new
I
listeners,
think
this
it's
is,
a bad idea.
used to be a feature.
Which we don't have. Ah.
No.
No. What we got? Oh well. Why don't we have one? Why don't we have that?
it.
Yeah, but your sound.
Always remember the reason something was cut.
Yeah. How about I got UK Stormwatch if that helps?
Whoosh.
If that's a
What does UK Stormwatch do?
oh.
UK Stormwatch.
So it's very not stormy. There is no storm. Thank you for tuning in.
It
You're
could
welcome.
also be called a QAnon. There's no storm.
You're welcome. It's very lovely. See, there we go. It's UK Stormwatch. It's for when every time there was killer snow going around. It's like, it's not snowing here. It's absolutely fine. Don't know what people are talking about. But, you know.
Risk.
So, by the way, yes, my weather is...
Might not be a good night to go out dogging.
No, it's that official tip there. We've learned something. It's like, don't go dogging tonight. Good to know. But yeah, it's blue skies, slightly hazy cloud. If that helps. Over here.
Are those
Over
strands,
here,
or
it's yellow and
Sorry, it's yellow.
blinding. Yeah.
Yellow and blinding.
Yes.
Have you fallen into bleach again?
he's about to be hit by a car?
I can neither confirm nor deny.
Oh dear.
No, it's just like it's really sunny. I'm over here in Station Square, so in the heart of Cambridge.
You're in Station Square now. Station Square has been redeveloped so many blooming times. It's got roundabouts that no one can go round, and it's all sorts of shenanigans going on. And
It never stops changing.
So why are you there again? I thought you were, London, down in the smoke, in the, the London town.
Because I'm in my what used to be office area, and now is where I just live, basically.
Oh, so you're living in a warehouse. That's lovely. That's good to know.
I'm living in a hotel.
Oh, you should tell them.
Basically,
You should tell them
I
about
decided
this.
to stay one day, and apparently that's I've overextended the stay now by a lot.
I hate when this happens. You and you are overextending again. Callum is on the front line
Always an issue.
of beer flu. This is how desperate the UK's got in our combat to the flu.
What does it mean to be on the front line?
Callum, would you like to?
My life in constant fear of getting the flu.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much it, really.
Have you been
There's not
vaccinated?
much more to
Why
it.
do you
I
live
mean,
in constant fear?
We have a cup of tea every now and then. Some people,
What sort of work are you doing at that hotel?
honestly, not a whole lot. Honestly, there's
Nice.
there's
what I
like
like to
3
hear.
people here. It's always barren.
Uh-huh.
The rooms don't have anyone in them. We're not doing a whole lot.
Oh, fair dues, fair dues. Okay, but you're there and you're, do you have the vaccine yet? I'll just wait for the answer. Shall we just wait together, Ben? You want to?
I mean, we
Sorry,
were
I
going to
think
do that
it's,
anyway.
cut
I
off
think.
just for a second.
Oh, you cut off there. Shocking. We didn't know.
I'm gonna say no on that vaccine
It was a.
due to the cough.
We can get onto that in a minute. Well, Callum, do you have the?
I've heard the vaccine.
Oh,
Coughing.
you hear the vaccines? What?
Cures coughing.
Ah, that's good to know. So, Cal, have you been stabbed yet with the vaccine?
I haven't. No, despite the fact that I'm on the front line and immunosuppressed.
Me?
They don't seem to do a very good job at handing these things out.
Well, they seem to be handing them out everywhere else. I don't. Have you checked down back of the sofa? Have you double checked paperwork?
Yeah,
Okay.
and I just haven't been called up yet.
Fair dues. Fair dues. That's front line of we should have. Can we have a COVID watch? Should we get on? Tori, can you get onto that, please? Can we have a COVID watch jingle now? I feel like we've learned something. Just add to the collection, UK watch, Storm watch and all that kind of stuff.
So what should it be? Like a sniffle, a cough, and then a jab?
Basically, if you wish, it's up to you. You're
Maybe with the Imperial March playing in the background,
too soon.
just to keep it off of YouTube.
Well, yeah, for the copyright infringements. Cheers, man. Cheers.
Always looking out for you. That
Oh, aren't you just? So,
I will keep you from making any money on YouTube.
Well, that's good. Well, we've had some people whom have blatantly forgotten how not to subscribe to this show and YouTube channel works.
We have listeners that are trying to get us thrown in prison for
Mm-hmm.
life by subscribing to our YouTube channel.
Basically. Thanks, guys. Just to clarify, just in case you're new to this, Cal, and all that kind of stuff, because obviously I'm, off sick at the moment. I'm not allowed to, earn money. Okay. So, what's so funny about that? I'm ill. It's
Sorry.
What's wrong with that?
No, it's not that. It's just the chat. See,
Samuel B.
Samuel B said he's British. He's going to get stabbed eventually.
Oh, that's good.
So,
Well,
yeah, that's
That is true.
Tickled me there.
Cal does like small
I
pricks.
worked in Luton. I know what it's like.
What, not Leeds? I'm disappointed. I like Leeds.
2 stabs for the price of 1.
Oh,
Ooh,
look at him. God, he's quick today, isn't he? Look at him. So,
You should move to America. There are certain places on the West Coast where people can just stab themselves.
oh, that's nice to know. That sounds like equal opportunities. That's lovely. I'll enjoy that. So, what were we talking about? Yeah, so the vaccine. I'm very confused by this whole shenanigans going on. I think Pfizer has done a blinder here. Absolute blinder in their marketing techniques.
With Viagra.
No, with the whole, beer
Are
flu.
you saying they're not successful?
Well, how's the cushion going?
They've replaced Valium as the blue pill. I mean, that's fairly impressive.
That's quite impressive. So basically, what I'm saying is, like, for a long, long time, we had the AstraZeneca thing going on, and then we had, like, the other, Pfizer jab going on, all that malarkey, right? And while we're going into this, I want to make
Jimmy
it...
John's. Don't forget Jimmy John's.
Oh, of course, yes. But that hasn't really started yet, has it? It's almost finished already. But I mean, like, that's Pfizer for you. But I mean, like, hold on. Before we get, caveat, everyone here probably will have their own humble opinion. It's okay to have a humble opinion, okay?
I have an opinion. It's
humble.
not humble.
Oh, dear. Well, I did try, dear listener. I did try. So all I'm saying is this. The Pfizer vaccine is $15 US dollars per jab. Okay, that is the figure that all these, countries are. Are paying.
The government's paying that.
Yes, well, you are out your own pocket, basically. Taxpayers.
Yeah, of course. Well, that's what the
Stop
government is,
vaccinating
yeah.
yourself. Stop vaccinating yourself.
Yeah, I reckon.
So, for everybody else, the AstraZeneca vaccine, of which the UK government actually paid to get it developed. What
By the Oxford University, is that right?
What on earth was that?
Who's beeping?
I don't know. I'm confused. It's a noise that I wasn't expecting, and I don't like it. No, stop it.
Dear.
So basically, what I was saying before I was rudely interrupted by noise is that I still have no idea where it came from. I love that we're on the pulse here, of things. So the AstraZeneca is because it was a crap ton of money was put in by the UK government to develop it and fund it. The deal was that it was needed to be distributed with no profit. Okay, it's almost like an open source vaccine, like Linux, Ben. It's like Linux. Okay, and because of that, it's $3 a jab.
All right.
Okay, so
Wait, so if you get the $3 jab, you get a system that just breaks down constantly.
Tori's got a soundboard going. Bless him. Look at him go.
I was wondering if that was like in the background of Callum's call or not.
That was actually me.
That is him. Yeah. Oh no! Here we go. Bless him.
Here we go. Yeah.
We knew this day would come. Oh no!
Yeah.
So
Yes, we did.
You knew what you signed up for.
I'm sorry. I would like to say to all dear listeners, sorry.
Tory has come.
Yes, it's that cushion again. So I think, my humble opinion, okay, I personally believe that what Pfizer has done is that they're trying to get away one by one all these vaccines that are undercutting them because they want their $15 a jab. So that's why all this blood clots malarkey is going on. It's like, well, you've got 6 blood clots. Well, that's enough to stop it, isn't it?
Well, that is also the same company that was putting asbestos in baby powder.
Well, that is
let's
true.
not treat them like saints.
Exactly. So it does seem a bit kind of... That's where I'm coming from. That's what I'm thinking about. Cal, what do you think about it, buddy boy?
You know what?
What?
I had the AstraZeneca guinea pigs. I was officially hosting them. So if anything goes wrong with the virus or the vaccine, it's not too surprising.
Cal, would you like to clarify that a little bit more? Because at the moment you are kind of borderlining that fella that likes gerbils.
So down the road from here is the AstraZeneca premises.
I should explain, yes, but when they say Oxford AstraZeneca, it is Cambridge versus and Oxford. Yeah, it's based in Cambridge, Cambridge town.
The majority of their landmass is in Cambridge.
Yes.
And they had a group of very lovely teenagers testing the vaccine. Clearly strapped for money. They just needed to get by somehow, and they decided to do this. There was about 3 controversies, about 2 of them covered up.
So hold on for a second, Cal. Tori's asking, is that part of the hotel part, or are they getting free accommodation with this, or
is this frontline work?
This is frontline work.
Oh.
No, basically we're like the official partners of AstraZeneca in terms of accommodation, the places that they bring everyone to.
You're the official holding pen.
The petri dish.
Essentially, we're just like one massive dangerous building, and that is the main part of my frontline work, is just keeping this place safe. Continuous.
I almost broke John's law on that one.
Yeah, careful.
We're in trouble, Lee.
Yes, and what's more fun is that this is located practically on top of the main railway station in Cambridge town.
Yep, literally on top of it.
Exactly. So they didn't think, shall we put them in the middle of nowhere just in case, maybe a fence around them, cable telly, that kind of thing. Oh no, we'll put them slap back dead center of town.
This is back to remember 5th of November stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, tell me about it. So you have insider knowledge with all these test guinea pigs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming you've had to sign an NDA and stuff like that.
No.
Oh
So
dear.
you could tell us if you had to issue a small prick to one of these teenagers.
Yes. Have you issued pricks?
I haven't issued pricks, but the little pricks themselves. So.
Okay. Fair enough. And has anyone come out in scabies or syphilis or anything kind of dodgy?
Grown a 3rd tooth?
No, there was 3 things. There was somebody got a blood clot, premature blood clot using it.
A premature blood clot. I hate when those happen.
I've never heard of that
a blood
before.
clot that knows to wait for its time.
Exactly. There's a time and place. You're scheduled. Wait.
How does a premature blood clot work?
Before their time. Before the time. It's fine.
You say the blood clot gets excited. It just can't help itself.
Can't help itself. So
blood
that
senses the jab and it decides to clot early.
Oh.
Sleep time ahead of time. No need for little stickers or plasters or whatever.
It's like the pucker factor for your blood.
Yeah, that sounds scientific.
So what I meant by premature blood clot was just a blood clot. I don't know why I said premature. I guess I've just got other things on my mind.
Something on your mind.
He's trying to. He's trying to up his pay rate one. How many temperatures have you taken?
And
too
with
many
what?
to count.
This is getting dodgy. Oh, I'm gone. That's it.
Just put this in your mouth and wait for the swelling to go down.
Oh, I've got a stitch. No, stop. Anyway, so anyway, Callum, focus. Right. So what you're saying is that things have happened, and you've been on the front line, and basically overall it hasn't been too bad.
No, it's not been too bad.
Oh, good.
It's just slightly irritating every now and then.
So it's like this show.
Yeah, pretty much. It sounds exactly
not too bad. Slightly irritating now and then.
Yeah, the difference is I can turn this show down.
Pardon? So we've got Callum insight there, insider knowledge of stuff going on in very exciting times. Tori, your thoughts about, because obviously over there is primarily the Pfizer and Moderna,
and the J&J.
Ah, well, that's been cancelled now, isn't it? So because
I mean, so is Jimmy Fallon. If only. But the thing, just to get him off my YouTube recommended. Go away. No one cares. Sorry, I feel I've digressed. So yes, your thought, because of Moderna. We also should mention that the Johnson & Johnson and the AstraZeneca are reasonably cheap. I think Johnson & Johnson is like $7 a jab. Moderna is $10. Pfizer is the most expensive. Excuse me, most expensive. That's the weirdest thing, Lee, because you have the free healthcare system over there and talking about prices. Over here, we don't have free healthcare, and they're giving them away for free.
Wow. That's shocking. Do you think that people may get addicted to this kind of free healthcare malarkey?
Well, I think that the insurance companies that for the people that are giving away are probably getting addicted to all the government money they're getting.
There is that, yeah.
So yes, there's absolutely an addiction to, having the public pay for its own inoculation.
Well, it's a good news, though. Well, in all scheme of things.
I'm glad it's available for those that, want it or feel it's needed.
Yeah, that's fair. Tasha Bella got I believe, the Pfizer. What I can gather from her update was that the second jab was a little bit compared to the first.
Well, that's one thing Pfizer's good about. You can get a second jab in.
That's true. You've got to enjoy those sort of things. But AstraZeneca is a 2 jab. Isn't it amazing that it started off as a 1? Everything started off as 1, and then all of a sudden it was like, well, we could make some more money here.
Well, I've heard yearly.
Boosters galore coming along, haven't they? So, Ben, you've been extraordinarily quiet in all this.
Yes.
Look, could you hear that guilty face, Cal?
As soon as answering emails, I'd imagine.
Oh no!
What is the vaccination situation down in the other side of the world?
Yeah, how is Queensland?
Yeah,
I don't know. I'm not going to get any of it.
That's that.
What, did they just not deliver vaccines to your country?
No.
We've had
years,
AstraZeneca down here. We've had Pfizer down here, but I'm not getting any of them.
Fair enough. Well.
I like how he describes them as their viruses themselves.
They are.
Yeah, we've had Pfizer. We got over it.
But the silly thing is, a week or so ago, the EU, because I don't even want to get into them, but basically they're getting a bit annoyed that they're not getting any supplies. The problem is, they were the last to actually make their orders and then wondered why they weren't the first to get them, is basically the storyline there. So, and the stupid thing is, instead of country by country dealing with it, they all try to club together and say, well, you can't then go and order your own. It's all a big kind of one big club ordering it together. Don't order it yourself.
The price shopping also.
Yeah, you would think, mass market sort of thing. But anyway.
I mean, a $1 difference may not be that much if I'm buying one of something, but if I'm buying 5 million of something, $1 difference matters. Now, if you're talking about a $12 difference times how many million?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, maybe wait before you place that order. See if you get a better deal.
And I wonder how that's going for them. Anyway, the point is that there was a report last week. Ben, you probably know this more than me. Where Australia received a shipment of new AstraZeneca vaccine, but won't confirm where it came from. You're welcome, Ben. everyone is like, but that's Britain, isn't it? Has Britain just sent more to Australia without shipping it to Europe first? And it's like, no officials would confirm nor deny where it came from. They just suddenly appear.
Australia has a secret admirer.
Australia is just nodding and winking at the UK. Yeah.
Oh, you flirts. Oh, love it when you do that.
Of course. Yeah.
So, sorry, Cal?
Sorry, I apparently just reverted to about 12 years old.
That's why. Is that what
Happens every now and then.
No wonder he's so premature.
Pfizer makes a pill for that.
So I've heard.
So, but yeah, so you're not getting any of it. You don't like small pricks, Ben?
Yeah, not having them. Yeah.
Do you like big pricks?
No.
Cal, why are you asking?
Got to ask.
Your mic's on, Cal.
It's public interest.
But so is there any particular reason why? Have you done any little research by it? Or you just don't care? What's the?
Is this an Apple thing?
I made a decision at some point.
Okay.
I said to myself,
because no one else would listen. Okay.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, this is correct. I said, you know what? Vaccines are just poison that you inject.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not a good thing to do. And so I decided to not do it.
Have you had a beer lately?
Have you been to the airport lately?
No, I've not been to the airport.
Oh. Day ruined.
I've avoided the airport, yeah.
Oh, dear. But so okay, that's fair enough.
Yeah.
You've made your decision. That's a personal thing. Like we said, we're all, we're just chatting.
He's just going to waste his money on Chromebooks.
Well, obviously,
Why would I have a Chromebook?
Oh, here we go. Because it's closest thing to Linux. We can
I can have Linux on any laptop I want. I don't need to buy a Chromebook.
You sounded really convinced there. So I
just don't understand why Chromebooks are being brought up.
Because they're overpriced and brilliant, allegedly.
Cal's on a commission, I believe.
Well, that too.
Yeah.
Oh,
sorry.
I didn't. That's all right, man. It's like, your affiliate link will be, sent out
At the bottom of the show notes. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Ben, get on that for us. So, cheers, man. So it's interesting. I just find it fascinating that that everyone's moaning about all these blood clots, and I appreciate. Yes, it's a scary thing, and yes, it could be a thing, but it's only women getting it. Surely we're not. No, I mean
is it really only women?
It's most of it.
Clots?
Yes, a majority of them are women, and my personal thing that I'm thinking it may be is because it's quite young women, all in the kind of age range where they would be on the pill or some form of hormone replacement to stop them getting preggers. That's the only thing. Do you see what I mean?
You think there's like a medication mix-up?
Yeah, I'm just, because it's so rare. This is the thing. You get, on the pill itself, you're more likely to get a blood clot than the AstraZeneca one.
Didn't know that.
Oh. And I did read a report a couple of weeks ago as well from the EU, which was suddenly shut up, but that they, I think it was 5 blood clots had also been reported for the Pfizer vaccine. But anyway, we won't talk about that. Oh no, that's
I do agree that AstraZeneca and I guess Johnson & Johnson now are being rubbished in the media purely for the Pfizer to get a leg up.
Because it just makes because that's what Pfizer does.
Yeah, Pfizer gets the third leg up.
Yeah. But it just seems very odd to me that a vaccine that and this is the other thing we should mention, okay, is the Pfizer is mRNA. So basically a program that goes into to generate the protein that then the what's it called? The immune system is supposed to then sort itself out with. And the AstraZeneca and the Johnson & Johnson is a traditional vaccine. There's no new technical wizardry involved.
Spit into the wound.
Yeah. So it just seems very odd to me that the newer stuff, which is the most expensive stuff, and have to be frozen at 70 degrees and stuff like that, the difficult stuff.
I thought they modified that, so now it doesn't have to be.
What they're doing, flat packing it. But they laminate it, add water. What exactly? like some sort of cup of soup. What?
No, I heard that they could. I heard that they'd made a decision to store it at a higher temperature so that it was easier now.
Yeah,
that
because
raises the shipping costs.
Dehydrate the virus. Vaccine.
But it just seems very odd to me that it's just like that's the shenanigans going on, and I don't think, from my own research that I have done. So take this with a pinch of salt, and
Thank you, Tasha Bella.
this is good stuff. No, it's all by myself listening to radio and things.
She's the head of research.
She is head of research, and she does such a great job. But the thing that I would suggest is kind of it's what's the best way to describe this without getting sued?
Allegedly?
That's the one. That's that lovely
I
word.
love that word. Oh,
Yeah. It just
Comforting word.
it just seems very a fantastic technological achievement, this mRNA stuff. And from what I can gather, it's designed as a more of a personal treatment than a mass thing. Okay? Because it's basically programming your body to react and do something with it.
So they say the mRNA is meant to be designed for each individual person rather than a mass.
Yeah, and from
For
what
every person to take the same thing, everyone has to take an individual.
Yes. And it's like it's and the bloke that was talking on the radio a couple of weeks ago was talking about how this would be fantastic for like cancer treatments and things, where you take the person's kind of genome, or take their sequencing and whatever buzzwords they want to use, and then see what's happening with the cancer, and then manipulate the body to be able to attack the cancer using personal data and program the mRNA. You see what I mean?
Is it possible to take that personal data and keep someone as a patient for the rest of their life by keeping them subject to your medications?
No, we're talking about England again.
Oh, sorry.
That's fine. I can see where you got confused.
England would never subjugate its people. I understand that.
No.
Yep.
That sounded convincing. Did that sound convincing? I thought that did.
Oh, very.
Allegedly.
Yeah, Callum, does that sound convincing?
Yeah.
Good. So, the Welsh, though, that third world bloody country known as Wales. Flipping heck. Don't get me... Just don't even. The thing is, though, is that I don't... It's almost like, and this is... Because it's like... to make it simple for geeks like us to understand, is it's like a USB stick that you're plugging in to update the drivers on a Windows machine or whatever, yeah? To understand how to use a webcam or something like that, okay? But if you use those drivers on a Mac, not all of them are going to work. If you're going to use those drivers on Linux. Yeah, all right, I'm getting there, Ben.
Don't use the next example.
Oh, that's why I was last,
He already knows that
Yeah, I know.
component support and all of that sort of stuff. I don't need any drivers.
As soon as he leaves Apple, he goes all up his own backside with Linux again. Have you noticed? He's fickle. That's what he is. Fickle.
Easy to manipulate.
What have you done for me lately? That's my motto.
Oh, really? What? Well, Apple paying you wasn't enough, was it?
Yeah, well, they're not paying me anymore,
Well, that is true. That is fair.
That's what I mean. What are you
What's
doing
the
to me
next
lately?
one we can switch Ben onto?
Wait, what was that?
What don't you try being part of Next PC or whatever it was called back in the day? Go and join them.
I've got a copy of Risk OS. Why don't you try that?
Ooh.
What the hell is all this?
Oh,
I've never heard of anything you're talking about.
Risk OS, Cambridge OS.
They'll have it in 10 years, fellas.
no,
It's
look,
fine.
You can't just play that jingle sequence.
What jingle
Me
sequence?
not having heard of something
It's
like
it's okay. Ben.
that's like unknowable.
It's finger slipped there. That's all. My finger slipped.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
And
Tori, what? You've hello, Tori.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Yeah, but Tori isn't. He's just like Ben, and that was it.
That was a cool call.
It's like he just couldn't be bothered anymore.
Is Tori still there?
I think so. Oh no, we couldn't hear that, Tori. Dear, look, he's trying to do his soundboard.
Is he trying to talk?
He's trying to do his soundboard. He's getting all. Yeah. No, don't worry about it. It's all right.
All right.
He just played you a sheep. It's okay. Yeah. Exactly, Tori. And this is why incest is such a bad thing. I think that we've covered it now, haven't we? Is that?
Yeah.
Is that? Surely. No, I don't know.
yeah, more people should try Outcest.
Well, they can't at the moment. They're all locked down.
Well, I mean, you see what kind of problems it's causing.
They're locked in, so they can't try Outcest.
Limited dating pool. People start looking around their house. Scary stuff.
There's a rhyme in here somewhere.
Especially if you're a cat.
Yeah,
Very concerning.
that was quite specific.
Yeah,
Thanks.
I reckon. Yeah.
So the legal papers are only giving the barest picture of the would-be newlyweds, failing to identify their genders, their ages, their hometowns, or the nature of their relationship. But they are proposed, both are as adults. Okay, that's the important thing here. And the proposed spouses are biologically parent and child. The proposed spouses are unable to procreate together. That's good to know. Isn't that great to know? They're unable to do that. It's lovely.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
But why are they making a big fuss about it?
You see, for me, because obviously...
I don't think you can make procreation the purpose of marriage. Otherwise, there's certain couples couldn't get married.
Well, that's true. That's how the law has now changed, with the equal opportunities and things. You see, I think civil
Is
partner...
this an insurance scam?
Possibly. No, I think it's more of a legal kind of keeping assets together scam. It's not even a scam.
It's a way around the inheritance tax, I would assume.
Exactly. I think here in the UK...
My dad didn't die. My spouse did.
Exactly.
Is that a different situation in terms of inheritance tax?
Yeah, you don't pay it.
Oh, okay. So spouses don't pay inheritance tax?
No, not at all. Because it's a...
I mean, that sort of explanation definitely would make sense.
But I
it
think...
definitely shows like the gayest way to get this sort of...
we don't know the sexes.
Yeah, I know, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what the sexes are, but they chose a really gay way to do the scam.
Close-minded.
Oh, the British redneck is back. Oh, no.
That's a clear way to describe it, Ben.
Yeah, I know.
Cheers, guys. That's really... Thanks for the beginning, middle, and end. That's beautiful. Beautiful. Did you see? We give him a moment to talk about his... about like speaking his mind and thinking about things and all that kind of stuff, and then all of a sudden, blah, 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 blah.
Usually we're extra dirty for the hate speech portion.
No, we're not doing it. We're not. Oh, hold on.
It's true.
Hold on. Let me, I'm going to, supposedly I've just suddenly got a missed call. Someone else wanted to call in, and I'm going to accept it. This can only go well.
Oh, no.
I've accepted the call. Great. You can now start calling. But
Hello, caller. You're on the air.
Well, I've accepted, so I don't. Let me call them back, shall I? They're from Australia, then they're random words. Should we?
Okay.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Are we?
That's a good thing.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay. Right, we'll call them back like that, and then
when did the Skype theme get that drum beat in the background?
oh, don't start that you're jealous of that now as well. It's like
No,
the
I'm
gays
not,
of
I'm not
this
jealous.
and
I'm just like wondering, when did that happen?
the vaccines of that, and now who's got what, and flipping base bait thing, and
I remember from my time using Skype, like over a long time ago. I don't remember how long.
oh, here we
Back
go.
in Ben's
Back
day.
in my
I don't remember it having a drum beat.
Well, that's how desperate they are.
Okay.
I think. Please come and listen to
Alright.
us. It's so cool. Oh, we've got them coming. Right, okay. I'm going to pick up now. I've pushed the pickup button.
Hello, caller.
Well, I've pushed it. I don't know if anything's happening. Hello, right. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
That sounds like him.
Hello.
Hello, random words.
Oh,
How
look,
are you?
it's the person I know as Fargoth_AU.
Oh,
That's
fuck.
me.
Yay. Yes. Hello.
That's me.
That's him.
What are we talking about now?
Well, we were going
Thanks
to.
for listening.
Yeah, cheers, man. That's really.
Anything you like, caller. What would you like to talk about today?
Are you trying to influence this or something? Ben,
Australian politics?
the Kiwis are mounting a protest here. What's going on?
Can we
Collusion.
talk about how screwed up Australian politics is? Because everybody loves this topic, don't they?
Mm,
Yeah? Yeah?
nah. Australian.
Let's hear it. Yeah.
Well, Australian politics. There is. Hold on. First off, there's Australian politics.
Is this about breast size and porno again?
Oh, I hope not.
No, we have a prime minister and ministers.
What,
and
Steve?
State governments and federal governments.
What is it? Wayne, Steve, Bernard,
Scott.
Chuck.
His name's Scott.
What have I told you about
Scottish?
this? I'm sure
So-
5 years ago I told you about this, Ben. No one on
Yeah.
the international stage is going to give any respect to anyone called Kevin or Scott or Dave or Wayne.
What about Tony? What about Tony? mate?
Even we didn't respect him. Don't start with that.
Yeah, I mean, you had Tony Blair, but yeah.
Yeah, I know exactly. I know exactly what you were trying to do. Bloody British redneck. Anyway, I'm so
Sorry.
sorry.
Talking about friend of the show, Tony.
No, it's okay. Oh, fun fact. My name's Ben as well.
Oh
So
no.
this won't be confusing.
Yo,
Oh.
Ben represent.
Hell yeah.
You-
Australian Ben.
Is it racist
Yeah,
that you
right.
both sound the same and you're both called Ben? Is that
I
racist?
like it.
Extremely racist.
Is that racist?
Yeah.
Oopsie.
Oh,
dear.
yeah.
I think the caller sounds a little bit higher than Ben.
Well, yeah. I'm
Not
a
in
bit
tone,
younger.
but in drug
I'm a
use.
bit younger. Okay.
In drug use.
Calm down. I'm not a boomer like Fargy. I mean, Ben.
Yeah.
A boomer. Okay. I know that
Did
Australia.
he say
Okay,
shroomer?
okay. It's just a bit of a joke that we have.
I love the fact
history.
how Australia is still 10 years behind the rest of us, where boomer is still relevant. Well done. Well done, Australia. You should be proud of yourselves. Have you got
We just copy America, so you know.
have you got
Mind you,
Amazon
the
Prime
West
yet?
does.
We do, but I don't have it.
Oh, you wouldn't. You that would involve opening your wallet, wouldn't it?
That's right.
Yeah.
You got it. You got it in one.
That's all. Ben, oh no.
Yeah.
Random words. Is it a Ben thing? Do you like spending money occasionally, or are you a tight-fisted guy like Ben?
He said fisted.
I have spent way too much money on Blu-rays
See, there we go.
in
You
the
see
past
that?
like year.
See that? Well, that's
have-
understandable. Porn,
Yeah.
or is it pinch and zoom? What exactly? 4K? Is 4K porn a good idea?
Oh,
See, I happen to know
like
that Random
TV
Words
shows,
is
movies.
very generous,
I
actually.
recently got a 4K TV, so I bought a bunch of 4K, and then it just didn't stop. Unfortunately.
Oh dear. Do you have a problem? It's okay.
No.
It's the first time. It's okay to admit it. It's fine. You're in safe hands. It's fine.
Did you meet Fargoth because you had a problem with your Apple product?
Unfortunately, not.
Oh,
No.
no. This is awkward now. So, well, let's learn, shall we? Shall we learn something, Tori? Let's learn. We've found.
I'd like to.
Yeah. We've learned. New person, new friend. Possibly, maybe.
Friend of the show.
Yeah. So,
Ooh.
where are you from, Ben?
Well, I'm from Australia.
It's a
Obviously.
big place. It's a big place.
Yeah. Did you guys know that it's like as big as the US? Width side is basically as big as the US.
Are you trying to say that your girth is as big as America's? Because that isn't a very good...
I believe he's trying to say that girth is more important than length.
Is that what he's saying? Oh, that's probably...
Laz has already tried to make that
Yeah.
case here on the show, I think.
I'm from Adelaide, which is in South Australia.
Once again, South Australia's quite... So that's...
A bit southeast of Perth.
Yeah, no, it's the other side. It's near Sydney, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's
east of Perth, yeah.
It's more east southeast.
Yeah. That's
East southeast, not southeast. How foolish!
What is that called? What's that called? That's called New South Wales is at the top because it's stupid.
Old South Wales.
That's it.
No, New South
Old
Wales.
North
is on the
Wales?
east
No,
coast.
it's bottom.
No, I'm saying that. I'm guessing that was a no. I think he's flipped his
What?
table, being outraged. It's like, no, of course not. You fool. I'm sorry. I do apologise, Ben.
How dare you?
I'm still, confused by the whole incest conversation we had earlier. So I'm still a little bit kind of on edge.
You
Just
brought it up,
accept the
mate.
wedding invitation and be done with it.
I didn't bring it up.
Yeah.
Okay, Tasha Bella brought it up.
Oh, okay, all right, yeah.
Head of research. Anyway, what a bloody good job she does too. Yeah. She's also sent me a story with the N word in it, so I'm really,
But Ben was saying,
which I'm very concerned about. That's all I'm saying. So Ben, you were saying you're from Adelaide,
Adelaide.
whatever. It's down south. Okay,
Yes, down
it
south.
all sounds like a mouthful of marbles.
exactly. We own it anyway.
It's the middle of the country.
Uh-huh.
So
Dusty?
yeah.
Is it far off
Have
Dusty
you
Place?
seen Bear Grylls?
Oh, don't start with him again.
I used to watch it.
Well, there's probably nothing else on. There's only one channel down there, isn't there?
You have not tasted your own urine.
Well, yeah,
I
it's
take it.
probably one of the actual good shows because Aussie TV doesn't seem to be that good.
That's fair. Well, you've only got one channel, and they named it Channel 9 just to try and make it sound bigger than it actually is. We have many, but you can't find them. Welcome to Channel 9.
Right. Oh yes.
Yeah, Channel 7's a lie. Anyway, so yeah, so what do you do? What do you get up to, mate?
Well, I'm studying film making.
Oh, now is it film studies or film production?
I'd have to say production because we actually make films, unlike uni kids.
I don't know, but the Blu-ray, studying them.
Yeah. It's a bit hard to figure out because I'm also a tiny bit into sound and haven't spent thousands of dollars on it. Whether me buying new speakers for my home theater system counts as stuff for work or stuff for pleasure.
It depends on what the lawsuit says.
Wait, maybe pleasure's not the best word for it, but
Oh,
you get
dear. Okay. Well, Ben, I don't know where you found this one, but I think he's part of the group now.
I think if you tell us a few of the titles of the DVDs, we can let you know whether they're business or pleasure.
I don't know. So you how? No, this is a bit awkward. You shouldn't ask a lady their age. But how old are you? What are you doing?
I'm 20,
20. Oh,
turning 21 on
Oh, he's a young one.
very certain day that has to do with a certain big franchise that ends with an S and starts with an S, right?
Yeah. Yeah, well, it's late up there. Don't judge, right? They don't.
It's not 1 a.m. I'm telling you, it isn't.
It's fine. It's okay. It's okay, Ben. It's fine. Callum, we've made.
I'm pretty sure I met Lee when I was about 20.
This is how vicious rumors start, guys. Calm down.
Hang on, there's a system here.
No,
So,
yeah.
my
Lee
birthday
Brown, cradle grab.
be with you. That's what I was trying to get at.
So, Callum, we've made a new friend. His name is Ben. He's a Kiwi as well. We're screwed. We can't.
don't need
I'm
the other
glad
one
to
now,
no
do we?
longer be the thesis of the group.
Yay!
Hey,
We've replaced our Australian Ben with a newer model.
We knew this day would come.
But is it a better
Been waiting for the last 10 years.
Oh,
How are
finally.
you? Do you like email?
Do you know how to do show notes?
Well,
By any chance, do you know and have visited Queensland at any point?
I think in 2012.
So there you go, Ben. Why can't you go to Queensland? Why do you
Any
hate
I don't,
Queensland?
I don't remember
Affinity
anything
for
about
Queensland.
it, but
One at.
what is the procedure for replacing a Ben? Do we just chuck the old one out unemotionally?
No, we do one of those stupid whistles like they do on the naval. Go, kind of like flag down moment, and then kick him up the arse. Get off! Go!
That sounds
Is that
respectful.
the correct whistle where you just sort of blow air through your teeth without an actual whistling noise?
Lee was a Sea Scout hive. You know?
Yeah. How dare you? I was doing the little flaggy thing with my fingers to make it go woo woo. And it's like all that kind of rubbish.
Hey, who's whistling at me?
So, honestly, some people, you'd really. This is why we need a newer version. So,
I think you did a great job, Lee.
thank you very much. Thank you. Look at you. What are you, brown nosing for? Well, I know it's been a while, but still.
I need a raise.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
If any younger Callum wants to call in from the UK right now.
Because that's all we need. There'll be another Danny boy too coming as well. Oh no.
Oh God, this is what the words "reborn" meant.
Exactly. We're just replacing everybody with new versions. It's very lovely. The shareholders will be proud. That'll be good to know.
There's a new Tory joke to be made, but I'm not British enough to make it.
That's fair. No, I saw it and decided, you know what? We'll move on. we have enough trouble with Tories in general. We don't need another new one as well. New Labour was bad enough. So Ben, so you're planning you do film production. You're doing a little fondly with sound. Very lovely indeed. What is the ambition? What is the...
No,
What's the end game besides one of the
figure it
Blu-rays you
out,
bought?
I feel like I want to try and work somewhere in film because it's something that I found quite recently. Is like film is something that I enjoy, but if I'm doing like something shitty and I don't really enjoy it, I can do it.
I will, because he's new, right? There's John's law.
Oh.
We don't do naughty words on this. You naughty boy. Well, I will let you off that one.
Oh, so you?
It's okay.
Okay.
It's okay.
That word is considered.
Yes, because we don't.
Okay.
Yes, because we're not Australian and call each other's political parties bar stewards on national telly. We don't do that here. That's just a redneck thing.
We can't be
Next
using
time it
that type
happens,
of
Uncle Lee
language.
thanks you.
Yes, exactly, Tori. It's naughty. Anyway, so that's cool, man. Film production. Have you, which probably helps because Peter Jackson is just down the road for you guys. So
Pete.
Yeah.
I like calling Pete.
yeah, Pete. Buddy old pal,
Uncle
looks like a
Pete.
hobbit. Yeah, exactly. So he's just down the road from you guys in Kiwi Land. So it must be, there must be somebody like Wetter Studios and stuff. You wouldn't want to work with Fox now, would you? Because yeah. Well, that's just ruined my day.
Too soon, man. Too soon.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But in good
Well,
news, Good news, Firefox hasn't asked me to update recently, so I'm fine. Half of it's working. And I'm all right.
Yeah, okay.
You know there's a version of Firefox which almost never asks you to update?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is that the most updated one?
No, it's the extended support release.
Oh,
Of course.
I want
LTS, Linux, all of that sort of stuff.
Yeah, look at him. He knows all these
Yeah,
abbreviations.
yeah.
Lovely.
I once had an extended support release, but it cost me extra.
Oh dear, that's just naughty. And don't you just hate that? Don't you just start paying extra? You know, surely you've turned up. That's enough, isn't it? It's flipping typical. Anyway, so Callum, what are you planning to do for the rest of the, as we get, we've been on forever. It feels like forever. Anyway, for me,
It feels like just a tiny little drop in the bucket for me. It's been a long time, Lee.
Gaping hole of a bucket. Okay.
It's nearly past 5, so basically, like in 15 minutes, Cambridge is just going to lock down again. Like everything's going to close because it's Saturday. So I think I'll hang out in the sun for a little bit.
I'll put your lips away at least, please, mate. That's all I
go to work. Like I am sitting like fully naked in front of Station Square right now.
Where'd you start with that? Welcome to Cambridge on the railway station, and suddenly there's Callum who can't even be bothered to cross his legs, just dangling about from a balcony. Genius.
Yeah, people keep mistaking it for a pendulum. It's boiling over here, so that's kind of my only option. I could turn on the air conditioning, but that would just make sense.
That would. Air conditioning in the UK.
Don't want to go into that area.
Air conditioning in the UK, really? For 3 days.
Hotels are crazy.
They are flipping crazy, honestly. So, right, that's fair enough. Tori, what were you up to this weekend? Anything good?
Oh, I might be baking.
Shocking. Who knew?
Might be. There's a possibility that you wouldn't be.
Yes, there is. There is a possibility that I won't bake.
Ooh. It won't happen. He will bake, blatant.
Yeah, blatant will, but
Blatant.
what I bake, now that may change.
No, it won't. It'll be another muffin. We all know this.
Well, yeah, I mean that won't change, but what muffin it will be might change.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. It's enough, He's turned into the Muffin Man. The Muffin Man down Drury Lane. Yes, the Muffin Man down Drury Lane.
Spelt with an apostrophe.
Oh, is it? Oh, how dare I? I'll go back and fix it in the post. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's So,
Branding.
Yeah, that's interesting. So we've made sure that Tori, we know what's going on there with him. We know what Tori is doing. Callum and Bean. Old
Hello.
Ben.
Which one?
Old Ben.
Oh, okay.
The bitter one.
Not thrown out quite yet.
Bitter Ben. There we go. Bitter Ben. Right. Bitter Ben. What are you planning to do this weekend?
Well, I've been working on this car, as I mentioned.
Car? You haven't
wait, did
mentioned
I
a
not
car?
mention this?
No. What
Oh
car?
no, I was talking about that previously on the other stream. My bad. No, I've
Previously.
been working on a car with
It
my
shows you,
grandfather.
pal.
Hold on. Are you straddling the streams, Ben?
No, I'm sorry. Look, my memory is like it's condensing everything into one, like the Fargoth _AU stream and this stream.
Oh,
This
look
is
at
what happens when you don't save it for the show.
this. No,
He's
it's
realised
just
he's cheated. He's
subtle
panicking.
little ad-libbed kind of ad there. It's like, oh, yeah. Was that over at twitch.com, Ben, by any chance, is it?
On twitch.tv/Fargoth _AU.
Oh, is that? That's really a bit of a mouthful. It's like, Fargo. It's lovely. It's gorgeous. It's very lovely to do, especially with those curtains. Those curtains, they're just like...
I do love the curtains
They are
around
just
here.
so unique, I think is the word. Is that a positive word? Unique in their droopage.
We can only hope they're the only set.
But yes. So in any case, yes. As I was saying over on that stream, I'm working on a car with my grandfather where we believe there's a problem with the starter motor, so we're trying to take the starter motor out. Unfortunately, this car is a Jaguar, and it's extremely difficult to work on.
Okay, well, a Jag.
Yeah. It's an XK150 classic.
So it's a 90s one or a...
No, XK150.
Oh, XK, sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's like 50s or something, isn't it?
Yeah, no, it's have a look. You should look it up. It's a really nice looking car.
I don't want to look it up right now because I'm doing my show, Ben.
Horrible to
instead
work
of straddling
on.
your.
He forgot how to do an audio show.
Honestly, some people.
You look forward to seeing a picture of it in the show notes.
That's why I'm telling the audience to look it up.
Okay, thank you. I'm sure that's in the show notes too. So,
yeah, probably.
So what colour is it? Is it like
1957?
Oh, so it's got like the kind of the really long bonnet.
Hello.
Long bonnet.
Yeah.
Oh, I do like those.
Made in Coventry, England.
Yep,
Yeah.
and it is British Racing Green, dark green.
Dark green. You see, British Racing Green wasn't pinned down until the 1950s by Jag because it was all shades of green. It was like then all of a sudden it's like no, we go. This is a specific colour. Yeah, there we go.
Specifically British Racing Green.
And do you know why British Racing Green as well?
I do not actually, no.
Well, sit here, young chap, on my knee, and I'll tell you a story. Now,
do I have to?
Well, you can use Tori's cushion if you want.
Uncle Lee, not okay.
I would recommend the knee.
So basically, what happened was that the Grand Prix was just starting in like early 1900s, and they wanted to do it.
How old were you back then?
36, 37, 40, something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like,
People have just stopped calling it the Grand Prix.
well, it's the French for you. They just like they all want to make it a bit. We don't quite know what it is. So the Froggy Frenchies were doing it in Po, I think it was called. That was where the first Grand Prix was. Look at me knowing stuff. Yeah, long-term memory, I know. Sure.
Knowledge.
What I did like 5 minutes ago, who knows? But so they wanted to do it here in the UK as part of one of the, and the local, the government here had just passed a law for speed limits, the first ever speed limits on the roads. And they, the Grand Prix that was actually on public roads at the time instead of actual circuits because they pretty much didn't exist at the time. So there was this back and forth. The government basically went, nah, you ain't going to do it. We refuse to close the roads. We've put these speed cameras with the big wooden tripods and the wooden box and the flash and the curtain, like 1900 speed camera. So they basically...
Oh my god!
And then they said, "Well, we put these
race cars don't have license plates, do they?"
Oh no! So they basically said, "No, we've put these speed limits in. Can't do it. We ain't going to close the roads. Blah blah blah." So Ireland, Republic of Ireland, basically went, "Well, we'll do it here." And so the UK organisers said, "Well, do you want to couple together? We'll fund half of it if you want, and we'll because we really want to get this started." And the Republic of Ireland said, yeah, sure, okay. And so that's why the British team decided to adopt green as a respect to the Irish, as, they are, because they didn't have their local team. And it was kind of a respect thing between the Republic of Ireland and the UK. So that's why British Racing Green.
Ain't any respect anymore.
Well, they've only had
generally speaking.
They've only had a few kind of buses go kaboom.
I hear your disappointment, Lee. Thank you for that very educational story that these whippersnappers did not seem to catch the meaning of.
Bloody fetuses coming around here, stealing our jobs. Is that the one? Is that the rant? I'm still new at this. I don't know.
That's Polish.
Scallions.
Look, I'm the only one that's out of a job after tonight.
Well, that's
That's karma.
Well, yeah. So, and New Bean. What do we? You see, I'm speaking local. Yeah, you're welcome. Barbie. There you go. See, there's more stuff. Shrimps. So.
Just avoid the C word.
What? Bruce? No, that's B. No, it's yeah.
That's, you could call a new bean a pod.
We've got options. That's the main thing. We have options. So, new bean. What are you planning to do this weekend, or this week, or?
Well, the weekend's always over now.
Oh, that's right. Your time is.
Yeah.
Broken.
It's already Sunday.
Yeah. Sorry about that. You know. That's fair.
I am gonna go to my film friend's house tonight, Sunday night, and watch The Mist.
Ooh,
which will be fun.
Isn't there is it the remake one or the ancient old one?
Is it
I
their
assume
Blu-ray
it's the
or
remake,
yours?
but I'm not sure.
Because I'm sure that I'm trying to remember now. Oh well, I know. Well, it sounds cool. Sounds cool, man. Are you allergic to black and white films?
Oh no, black and white's amazing. Like
That's cool.
Before I went to film school, I studied photography, and we went right back to the basics using a Pentax K1000 and developed our own black and white film in the darkroom and all that, and it's so good.
Sorry, can I borrow your cushion for a second? I was very excited.
Well, Lee, it is Australia. I mean, they've had black and white films up until about 10 years ago.
That's true. It's still new to them. I'm so sorry. Oh, just wait until 3D comes along. Whoa. It's something called Avatar. It's basically Pocahontas in space. It's all right. Just wait. It's just like it's definitely something. That's not Pocahontas. Who sung that? Who needs to be named and changed? A whole new world.
I don't know. They sounded Australian.
Oh, bless. Oh, you do know Robin Williams has died, right? I don't know if this is an awkward moment, you guys. I know news is a bit slow down there.
Guys, it's still 2019, right?
Oh, this has suddenly turned awkward. Right, okay. Oopsie. So, I think...
Yeah, Prince will not be giving his eulogy either.
Really? Well, that's shocking. Oh, I'm disappointed now. Dear, oh dear. So thanks everybody for joining us today. I'm going to see and push a button and hopefully this... there we go. At least one bit of music works.
Wow.
Yes, one whole piece of music. How delightful.
Collect all one.
Yeah. So thank you very much, everybody, for joining us today. We'll be back next Saturday. Hopefully, maybe, possibly, you know how the rule goes. So we will be scheduling it on youtube.com/dirtyboxesnet. Thankfully, we've only had 5 subscribers this week. Just 5. That's good. We're still under 999. We're okay. Until lawsuits and like nastiness happens. So, Tori, thanks.
Cheers, Lee.
Cheers, man. Bean, thank you, new and old. Thank you very much for joining us, boys.
No worries at all.
Oh, lovely. And I don't know if Callum's still here or not. He keeps, popping in and out. Dirty perv. They're,
Lee, thank you.
Oh, that's all right. Thanks, man. Thanks, buddy. There may be, a few blog posts over at inside.digitalrhapsody.net at some point this week. Slightly official statements and all that malarkey. Currently going through the legal team and all that crap. Something to look forward to. Yeah. But yeah, so thank you very much, everybody. Look after yourselves. Be well. Please be safe and all that rubbish. Ta-ra. Yes, we're done.
Right, so there's a weird side
Very
effect.
nice.
When you play music, we can no longer hear you.
Yeah, that's fun.
Oh, okay. We can hear you on the internal system. We can hear the music on the internal
Well, yeah,
system.
that's because
but
you're
yeah.
on the internal system, Ben.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
look at them getting all. Well, not all of them. Just like Callum. Just like,
Let's look at me being superior.
we can soon change that, man. We
He
can.
always feels the need to
You-
get his
you can
ego
turn
out
your
at the end of the
webcam
show and
off
just
now.
Slap it around.
Honestly, close your legs, Ben. Flip's sake.
Oh.
But yeah, it's